We're just now 2 weeks away from the first presidential debate of this election cycle. And right now, President Biden is looking to shore up support for Ukraine while former President Donald Trump meets with GOP lawmakers to talk party unity. NBC's Alice Barr has the latest from Washington.
Hi there. This is a day when both President Biden and former President Trump are looking to shore up support, but in strikingly different settings. President Biden and former President Trump meeting with allies of very different kinds today. The president in Italy for the critical G7 summit of leading democracies, while Mr. Trump heads to Capitol Hill to address Republican lawmakers about planning for his priorities should he win the November election.
You don't put the cart before the horse, but you do have to be prepared to lead, and we're going to be prepared.
It's the former president's first trip to the Hill since the January 6 Capitol attack. He's since brought many skeptical Republicans back into the fold.
I've said earlier this year, I support him. He's earned the nomination by the voters all across the country. And of course, I'll be at the meeting.
Back overseas, President Biden preparing for a sit-down with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky to sign a long-term security agreement that commits the U.S. to a wide range of assistance, but stops short of the kind of military defense NATO allies under attack receive. The wars in Ukraine and Gaza hanging over the G7 after Secretary of State Antony Blinken voiced frustration over Hamas, asking for more changes to a proposed ceasefire deal with Israel.
The longer this goes on, the more people will suffer. And it's time for the haggling to stop and a ceasefire to start.
Meanwhile, domestic frustrations also threatening President Biden's re-election bid. A new report showing easing but stubbornly high inflation as the Federal Reserve opts out of a long-anticipated interest rate cut. Along with the economy, former President Trump sure to hit on immigration in his meetings with lawmakers 1 week into President Biden's executive action restricting asylum claims. Illegal border crossings are down, though Homeland Security officials say there are some migrants still being released into the U.S. because they don't have the resources to hold them all. The ACLU has also sued to block the Biden order. In Washington, Alice Barr, NBC News.